areas on the map denoted that there was no hunger whatsoever. And it's important to realize that there is hunger in every region of the world, just about.
Definitely noticing the overlaps, suggesting that often the common areas were equatorial, around the equator, that they were also victims of colonization. So being able to see this, it gives us greater possibility of being able to think collectively about how to address it.
I loved Nelson's comment about these maps being God's warning. The areas of these high biodiversity hotspots and cultural loss signify a loss of all that is good. And Gerardo's comment about power being unchecked and these maps being a representation of that.
This is the nuance that we hope this journey that all of us can move on. This is the kind of nuance and understanding around the food system. We want to look past the headlines. We want to start asking the deeper questions. We want to look at the in-betweens. We want to get lost in our food systems.
We believe in Africa that there is that tripartite relationship between the spiritual world, the social world, and the natural world. And there is that deep communication that goes to the natural world and a social world that is transmitted from the spiritual world. So we don't separate these three worlds. Water is not a commodity. So the soil is not a commodity. The seed is not a commodity. These are God-given gifts to the society and to all flora and fauna to enjoy.
In marketing, it makes me think of the publicity that sometimes you see, where you see this typically a white man with members of his family harvesting oranges and showing this image, kind of exploiting the notion of small farms here in the US in order to push for profit. And workers get forgotten on that story. Workers become invisible. That notion of unskilled labor plays right into that narrative. The problem I see with that is that invisibility is where a stagnation of wages for decades can happen, which has happened in our story. Sexual harassment and assault impacting most women, situations of violence in the fields, and in the extreme, modern day slavery.